Happening, everybody? Welcome back to The Pass is Alive, to everyone's favorite video, the night where we rip open 1990 tops, and I torment myself looking for that legendary Frank Thomas no name on front error card, which is becoming pretty pesky because I can't find it. And we've opened a lot of boxes of these, but we're not going to stop anytime soon, so don't you lose faith in me. Tonight we got a 90 Tops box, but it's not a wax box or a cello box. It's the weird cello wrappers. 16 cards per pack. Looking for Frank Thomas and also looking for the Griffey second year card. People hype up this freaking bloody scab and corrected version card. But 1,200 bucks now. One just sold for 1,200 bucks for PSA 10. Which is freaking ridiculous. Raw, those cards are selling for like 15 bucks a pop. Quite the drastic change up from a few months ago. But let's pull all these out and let's see if we can find this freaking card after all these years. Put those all off to the side and let's get to ripping this big sloppy mess of green. So also we're looking for Sammy Sosa rookie card, Bernie Williams, Juan Gonzalez, and of course that Griffey. But that Griffey's a pretty tough pull. I feel like I've opened a lot of boxes of these, and many times I have not even found that card. Brian Clutterbuck starts us off. Of course, we're looking for their blacklist cards to signify if there could be a possible Frank Thomas no name on front in here. Michael Wetzel, what's happening? There's Albert Joey Bell. Not really his first Tops card. There's Puckett in the first pack. Stan Javier and the Unibrow that has made contact. Jeff Weatherby and the glossy set advertisement. Pirates did win today. Happy opening day. Brian B., what's happening, man? I just finally got done cleaning up those 384 pack wrappers from Tuesday. It was a freaking sea of dirty gum on my floor, and it looks like it's about to be the same way again. Jack Doherty starting us off here. Biggio is one of the possible blacklist cards. This one doesn't seem to be like that at all. Missing any border. Looks like we have Bernie Williams rookie card in the second pack. Not a nice way to start this off. I'm trying to get caught up on these comments. Joe Mapes says, how will you celebrate when it's pulled? If it's pulled, I don't know what I would do, man. I don't know. Ricky Henderson, I would hope that I'd be wearing a diaper if and when that day comes, because I don't know if I'd be able to contain myself. The Greenskeeper says, long-time listener, first-time watcher. Thanks for being here, man. Good to have you. Doing this series the first of each month. I have a decent amount of boxes saved up. So I figure I might as well start cracking them. Atlee Hammaker. Nick Back to the Past Baseball. What's happening, man? Jay Buhner. Kirk McCaskill actually has an error card in 1990 Donruss. Pat Tabler, Gary Carter, and Saberhagen. John Klinsman's in the house. What is going on, man? No sign of Frank Thomas yet, but I am somewhat confident that we will find him. We normally do. Delano DeShields rookie card. That would have been in a screw-down case back then. A. Bartlett Giamatti. And limp-wristed Phil Stevenson. Jeff Treadway. It's like I've opened so many of these, but every time I do, I see like a card or two that I don't remember seeing ever. It's weird. Freaking permanent Mandela effect in 1990 Tops. It's a huge set. Nearly 800 cards. There's Eric Davis. Paul L says Phil Stevenson Mandela effect. That's kind of exactly what I was thinking, man. There's Cal Ripken All-Star card. That was Kurt Schilling for a second. They both have that morbid dark sky in the background. Kurt Schilling is the precursor normally for Frank Thomas. Omar Vizquel, second year card. Andre Dawson, Doug DeCenzo having a time of his life in the dugout or taking out somebody's knees. Frank DiPino, and there's glossy advertisement once again. Big Son, what is going on, man? We are ripping right through these. Maybe we'll just open every box that I have. Timmy Tea Time says, if John pulls I'll hear the scream from the bottom of the... I don't know if I would scream or not. I don't know. I'm kind of lazy. Maybe I would. Who knows? I really don't know what I would do. There's Deion Sanders. Not his rookie card. He has one in 89 Tops traded. Al Newman For whatever reason, I was like real stoked on Al Newman for like 6 months back when I was a little kid. And I couldn't tell you why. Weird. Stoked on weird things. Joseph ceases when I saw the notification, thought this was an April Fool's Day joke. I can't look at 1990 tops anymore. Joseph C, thank you, man, for joining us. Appreciate that. I think everyone was hoping this was some sort of sick, twisted joke. But the only joke here is that I keep tormenting myself, thinking that one day I will find this card. And maybe tonight's the night. You never know. Jeff Juden, rookie card. Good to see you with us, Joseph C. I have a surprise for you coming up very soon. Lots of unibrows back in 1990. Must have been some sort of fashion statement. Omar Vizquel, Eddie Murray, and Mike Felder. Paul says, John was probably stoked on Osvaldo Fernandez. I have no comment on that one, man. I think that we all know. Bill Van Landingham, Osvaldo Fernandez. I was pumped on him. Jason L says, I paid $40 for the Cello box, only got one Frank Thomas, and it had his name. Yeah, these can be pretty expensive nowadays. I think I got these 3 of these boxes for $30 a piece. Eric Anthony was a pretty hot card back in the day. Ozzie Smith, All-Star card. Big Son, this is a precursor to Eric's Yak Pack rip. I saw Eric's ripping 5 cases of Yak Pack, and to be honest, I was kind of jealous because I don't know where he found those at. I've been looking. I have been scouring the internet for Yak Packs, and the only one I saw recently, full case, was that one on eBay, and it was it's like freaking almost $200 for a 5-box case. Pretty expensive. I think I paid like $30 for the last one, something like that, for 5 or 6 boxes inside of a case. But he has 5 cases full. Shut the That's be honest, John. Did you slip a fake no name on front and one of these packs is an April Fool's Day joke? I wish I would have done that. It's actually a really good idea. I completely forgot it was April Fool's. Wish you would have told me that earlier, Chet. Mike Scott, because that would have been awesome. There's a weird blemish on John Franco. Big E says, what are the heirs in the 1990s? It kind of got cut off there. There's Jim Abbott. This is a $10,000 card. I am now rich. Look on eBay. You will see it on there listed for that much. Tom Candiotti, John Hart, Rance Mullenix, who stole all the ladies' hearts back in 1990. Calderon, Gary Carter, Fernando. Chet the Debt says, I just assumed that you did. Well, I wish I would have thought of that. That's a really good one. That would have been freaking epic. Chaos says, what's the going rate on an 86 Topps box? See, it's really weird, man, because those spiked up, as did everything else. But 86 Topps are like closer to $100 a box now, and I don't really understand why. I don't think there's any reason to justify why those are so expensive. Nolan Ryan, 5,000 Ks. I bought 2 boxes of 86 Topps like a year and a half ago for like $15 a piece. I mean, obviously the PSA 10s are tough to pull, and they are valuable. Even the 9s are valuable if you find them. Nolan Ryan, or send them in yourself. George Brett, looking like a sassy 8-year-old. But, I mean, as far as rookie cards go, in 86 Topps, you have Cecil Fielder, like Dykstra, Ozzie Guillen, Harold Reynolds, Vince Coleman. There's nothing really jumps out at you. I mean, there's second-year Clemens, second-year Puckett, Nolan Ryan, but I think that justifies $100 a box. But I'm sure that those are being depleted rapidly. Joseph Caesar, I remember buying cases of 86 Topps for $100. See, that's pretty awesome. I would definitely do that. Kevin Tapany with a butt chin. Bobby Thigpen, looking for that Roger Craig manager card that I saw at a flea market one time for $120. Alex Sanchez, this card was hot back in 1990. Jim Rice, looking like Cleveland from Family Guy. Ryan Sandberg, Baroa, no sign of any of the omens yet. Bill Schroeder. Yeah, see, I wouldn't spend that much on it, Chaos. I just don't think it's worth it. Timmy T. Times is possible worst photo of Brett ever. That is a pretty bad one. Hype is here. What's happening, man? That is why there's so much money, because, yeah, those PSA 10s they're expensive. Ask Corey. He's been trying to get the Ripken. Been going after that for a while. Tim Cruz. I believe Tim Cruz passed away in like 92, didn't he? With Steve Olin. Robin Yount. Very devious looking Sergio Valdez. Brittany's in the house. What's happening? Craig Worthington Gold Cup. I don't remember enough about Craig Worthington to Wonder if that gold cup was warranted. I guess it was. Always wax madness here. Brittany says, I don't know what we're looking for, but I like to pretend. Well, I would think you would know by now. Corey does have the Ripken now. I think it was like $100 or close to it. Boating accident, that's what it was. Yeah, Tim Cruz and Steve Olin and Bob Ojeda. Bob Ojeda lived, didn't he? I'm pretty sure he did. Fred Manrique, that's a creepy looking card. Todd Zeal, would have loved to have that one back in 1990, and I'm pretty sure I did, and it was all creased up, but I still loved it the same anyways. And definitely some interesting photos. And there's Greg Swindell. I've been waiting for him. Mike Davis, Jim Eisenreich, and Walt Terrell. Scott Scudder short print. Definitely is the one we're after tonight. Scratch out Frank Thomas. Replace that title with Scott Scudder. Went through 4 boxes of these looking for that card. Literally took me 4 boxes to find it. And I only found one of it. Nicholas Morgan knows all about that. Kevin Mitchell, possible blacklist, but that one is not. Cal Daniels with a chubby baby face. John Smiley, Terry Pendleton, Bouchel, and Pat Clements. No Randy McCammon. I think he's in this set, though. No sign of Frank Thomas, or Sosa, or Juan Gonzalez, or that Griffey. But at least I got a bunch of dirty old gum that I'm thinking about eating. Bob Nepper. Really not seeing anything too promising yet. Robin Ventura. This is definitely a Mandela effect. I don't remember ever seeing that card in my entire life. A cold, hard look at that face. You'll probably never see it again because that card doesn't exist. Jenny Moyer, Dan Pasqua, and Luis de los Santos. Nothing too promising in that pack. This search will continue on for years to come until I am bankrupt. Cannot give it up yet. Tim Tuffle, Jeff Jackson, or Rick Lucan is probably fictional. It's definitely a fictional name and a card. And it's Vance like Dan Billardello. We used to hate him. Wally Joyner, Burks, Jose Lean, Chuck Krim. Not really seeing any big names. There's Tony Gwynn. 90 tops are hard to get 10s of, too. They're pretty expensive as well. Corey says, let's find the Kurt Schilling. That's what I was saying. Kurt Schilling usually is the precursor for the Frank Thomas. But we have not seen either one. One of those Phillies draft busts. Say, Tom Glavine, Tom Lampkin, Honeycutt, Smoltz Biggio, Mel Hall without the poop stain, Pat Sheridan, and R.J. Reynolds. Smoltz and Biggio, second year cards in there. For any of you that are fans of those two. Rich Monteleone, a weird looking card. Jeff Pica, Roberto Alomar, Pete Harnish, Hanky, Brian Fisher, another guy that I was super pumped on. Briefly in the early 90s. Todd Burns. We're just not really seeing anything too great yet. And if it keeps up, I'm going to throw a temper tantrum. Rich from the Angels looks like a kid I grew up with. Is there any way to determine if these packs were early print runs? There's not, man. It's kind of like the whole 89 Fleer. I mean, that's tough. The individual boxes, you cannot tell. You have to have the case. And I don't think that that's the case with 90 tops. 89 Fleer, definitely. Dave Winfield is everyone's favorite. Eric Plunk, Danny Jackson. Brian B says, come on, John, get that name up front. You've tried harder to find it than anyone else I know. This kicks Yak Pack ass. I need Yak Packs, man. I got some real Yak Pack envy going on over here. Melito Perez for Jonathan H., who may be lurking in the background. We haven't seen him yet. Tony S. says, if we find one, nobody will believe it today. Yeah, that's what Chet was saying. He brought that to my attention. I totally forgot that it was April Fool's Day. I wish I would have remembered that, because I would have went and bought a reprint or something like that and tried to put it in packs. I need to find one of those sweatshirts. There's a website somebody turned me on to that has top sweatshirts, kind of like that. There's Coleman Record Breaker, Lee Mazzilli, Mike Fitzgerald, Brooke Jacoby, Crime Dog, Steve Finley, second year of him, and Bill Landrum. Nothing too amazing in that pack, except for hopeful future Hall of Famer Fred McGriff. And let's... I kind of want to eat that, but I don't know if I have anywhere to spit it out. Maybe I should swallow it. Topps Magazine, issue number 1 with Canseco on the front. Pretty sweet. Creepy looking Mike Stanley. Pete Incaviglia. 5,000 Ks, Nolan Ryan. Dennis Cook. Junkyard Breaks is one of my favorite recurring series. LOL, get that no name on front. Junkyard Breaks. Thanks, man. Good to have you with us. Corey, please post a link to Junkyard Breaks. He's constantly posting videos, ripping older product. He does rip newer product as well. I think the newest video I saw he posted was 2 blasters of 2020 Topps Holiday. So go check him out. Give him a sub. I think he's close to 200 subs. And check out his new video. See what his pulls are. Appreciate that, Junkyard Breaks. Good to have you with us, man. The series will never, ever die. This Crime Dog All-Star card will not die until we pull that card or I die. There's Ripken. PSA 10s of those are pretty high up there. Woody Herschel, I just bought his rookie card. 57 Topps not too long ago for like 35 bucks. Really nice. Boom Slang with the link to Junkyard Breaks. Thanks, Boom Slang. OG Mikey says I can watch these 90 Topps videos all day long. Well, maybe I should quit my job and just open 90 Topps. Never-ending search. That'd be pretty awesome. Kelly Mann, another Mandela effect. I don't remember ever seeing that card. Randy Myers is Ozzie Smith. Lasorda with a thumbs up. And Randy Bush. Still haven't seen like a Bonds. Haven't seen a Boggs. No McGuire. Come on. Is Dennis Cook riding the pine? Boomslang sub to you, Junkyard. Thanks, Boomslang. Will you hire me to be your assistant? I don't know if I need an assistant. Oh, maybe to clean up this awful, awful mess in here. Roger Clemens, Mel Stottlemyre, Billy Hatcher, Dennis Cook hometown, same as my grandparents, Dickinson, Texas. Nice. Mike Scott, Terry Francona. Still nothing really that great in that pack. Brittany says, so I'm the janitor. Oh, that's possible. JR says, I finally received those cards from your last auction. I want to thank you for those Fleer limited edition packs you included in the shipment. Way to go, man. JR, I'm glad that they finally arrived. It took me a while to send all that stuff out. I think I had to send out like 30 plus packages, but I'm glad they arrived safe and that you enjoyed the extras, man. Joe B says, if the box was searched, there would be no Dennis Cook or Eric Plunk. That is very, very true. Where's the Griffies? Come on. Hey, Griffey, I don't know if we even found one in the last box we opened. Which, if you don't find a Griffey, this Bonds finally, then, like, before the Frank Thomas, like, if you didn't find that, it was, like, a bummer because you spend, like, $40 on a freaking box of these and you get, like, one Frank Thomas. You know, 6 months ago, that was, like, a $1 or $2 card. Now, the Griffey pays for half the box by itself raw. And look at that! It's coming up, guys. Tom Gordon, Kurt Schilling... And we all know who is behind Kurt Schilling. Time has arrived. I don't want to look. Paul Gibson to lighten the mood. Yes. Schilling's second year. Is this it? F word. Frank Thomas with the name on the front. But do not let depression set in because I have a dream that this card can still be found in the same box. So don't touch that dial because we're going to find it tonight. I hope. Still, iconic rookie card, Frank Thomas. Wah, 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 wah. Dan Murphy, Ron Robinson, Ted Power, Paul Coleman. Scrub the name off it, the heck with it. I should do that, huh? That'll be the next video we do. Instead of opening a whole box, we'll just spend a half hour with an eraser trying to rub the name off. See what happens first. The name comes off or I start a fire. Claudel Washington, Tony Fernandez, Lance Parrish, Lee Guterman, and Charlie Huff somehow managing to bring his leg up that high without crumbling to dust. Yeah, like last time. Yep, really had everyone going with that one. Junkyard Breaks is heartbreaking, but it does mean more episodes. That's true, but it might still be in here. I don't know. I do not know. None of us know. It's possible. What I do know is that if you do pull this card, if you happen to find it, that you will be visited by 2 strange men in black suits. It'll show up at your house, and the rest is history. Johnny Bench, kind of like a Men in Black type deal. There it is, Scott Scudder short print. James Jordan says, how many name on fronts do you have by now? I probably have a dozen or so. I think I definitely, every time we have an auction, I sell at least one of them. Scott Scudder and his awkward looking follow through. Bo Jackson, Tom Lawless. What a badass name that is. Joey Meyer, Jim Presley, and Alex Trevino. Wasn't Lee Trevino like a golf pro? What was that? The Simpsons episode where it was like Lee Trevino's putt-putt golf. It was like a real terrible game. Good episode of The Simpsons. I think that's the same one as Bone Storm. I used to love that episode where Bart steals that copy of Bone Storm from the local store and gets caught doing it. Bone Storm was such a sweet game. Ron Robinson is laughing at you. Yeah, that's all I can see. Every time I close my eyes, I'm going to see that face of Ron Robinson. Like something on the hills have eyes taunting me. There's Wade Boggs, finally. Eric Hansen, Steve Carter, Otis Nixon. Weird looking card. Annie Benes. When Bart swipes a video game, that's exactly it. Carlos Martinez, Gold Cup. Cito Gaston. Jeff Torberg. Edgar Martinez, 3rd-year card. And Ron Karkovice to join up with Charlie Huff. And we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here, guys. We found one Frank Thomas. Maybe I should... What do I have here to hide that with? So people popping into the live stream will be intrigued to see that laying there. There we go. Dave W. says, your bro's going to pull no name on the front out of Yak Pack tonight. How crazy would that be? I'll just post the rest of the packs on eBay for $100. That is a good idea. Maybe I should do that. I could post that Jim Abbott on there for 10 grand. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do what that guy did a long time ago and start smashing cards with a hammer and post them on there for $500. Somebody did that a while back. Ken Phelps. At least we pulled that card. Greg Jeffries, PSA 10 would cost you about $50. Believe it or not, dig out your 90 tops and find those Greg Jeffries and Ben McDonald's because they will earn you a small fortune. Joe Carter, Steve Rosenberg. And the stack slims down to the final 7 packs. Freaking open these. Bone Storm 2 plays a major role in the Simpsons hit and run video game. Does it really? That's sweet. I know what game you're talking about, but I don't think I ever played it. Annie Benes again. Keith Hernandez. Hal Morris. Billy Ripken. Tim Laudner. Very disheveled looking Danny Glavin with a mullet. Kurt Stillwell. Ends that pack. Donkey Puncher says, is this an April Fool's Frank Thomas no-name card pull? Well, we pulled something earlier, but I can't give it away. It was absolutely crazy. Yeah, people keep telling me it's April Fool's Day, and I knew it was opening day, but I didn't even realize that it was April Fool's Day. Nobody played any pranks on me, and I didn't play any pranks on anybody else. So, Kelly Mann, Bob Rogers, Wally Backman, that creepy Rich Monteleone, Ozzie Smith, Randy Kramer. I want to say I had him autograph that in person at Pirates Fest back in 1990. Hojo, who was on the cover of the box. Ron Kittle. And Steve Frey with his hands on his hips. And then there were 5. 5 chances for a Roger Craig manager card. Print off an eBay shot of no name on front and glue it on yours. That would be crazy. Nolan Ryan, 5,000 Ks. Rick Russell. And there is Larry Walker rookie card. This one looks pretty nice. And I did not mention that one earlier. I was too excited. Walker rookie. Check it out. That's pretty nicely centered for 90 tops. It looks almost perfect. Maybe a little off left to right. A little, but not by much. RMM says, will this be a lifelong search, John? I'm thinking so. Chris Sabo, give us the luck that we're looking for. Randy Johnson, Paul Molitor, and Lance Parrish. Come on, Sabo. We need it now, more than ever. Because there's always still a chance that we will find this freaking card. Or Sammy Sosa. Or Juan Gonzalez. Or 87 tops. There's Juan Behringer. A little less creepier than some of the Bowman cards we saw on Tuesday. Brian Meyer. Don't know what's going on with his neck there. Weird. Nolan Ryan, 5,000 Ks. Goose Gazzo. What's the Larry Walker going for? You can usually get that card for pretty cheap. Quarter boxes, 50-cent boxes. PSA 10. I'd probably say around $100. Somewhere around there. I actually haven't looked in a while. There's Sweet Lou Whitaker, Tom Kelly, Kunkel, Cone, Pete Smith, and Ken Howe. Do I have any more boxes to open? I have 3. I have a rack box and then 2 more of these. I think. Now, you know what? I think I have a cello box too. Maybe next month we'll open a cello. Hype is here. Goose Gazzo, no way in hell it's a real person. I was thinking the same thing, man. Sabo did have cool reading glasses. Him and Alex Cole. Alex Cole just kind of tried to steal Sabo's thunder. Didn't work. And look at that. Right on top, Juan Gonzalez rookie card. Freaking sweet. Nice one there. Charlie Hayes, Mike Sharperson, Jody Reed, Fred Lynn, Bob Kipper. Looks high as hell in that picture. Todd Zeal rookie card. Vaughn Hayes, who we declared war on as 5 or 6 year old kids. Gary Sheffield, Gold Cup, and John Moses. Alex Cole is the Sabo imposter. And then there were 2. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Gary Wayne. Can't tell if that's like a sweat stain or a shadow. Marquise Grissom rookie card. Dave Johnson, another Mandela effect. I don't remember ever seeing that card in my life. Very happy-go-lucky Ron Robinson that you'll see in your nightmares. Dale Murphy. There's that Joey Bell. Poor man Sabo, referring to Alex Cole. Joe Bover. Is that freaking Mark Williamson card again? Kurt Schilling. Oh, my goodness. Schilling is the precursor for the Frank Thomas. Oh my, you gotta be kidding me! You've got to be kidding me! Holy crap! Holy crap! Whoa! There is no way. There is no way. Dude, I pulled a no name on front. I'm leaving town tonight. I'm leaving town tonight. Don't tell anybody. I'm leaving town tonight.
Okay, why?
Holy crap, guys. You've got to be kidding me. Look at that. After all the searching we've done, there it is. Holy crap. Check that out. This is absolutely insane. No name on front. And there is no way in hell that that is a real card. April Fools. A lot of people called it already. And you really almost foiled my plans. That is not a real card. I wish it was, but it's not. I might as well open this last pack. Maybe we'll find it in the last pack, and then no one will believe me. Mackie Sasser, Mike Smith, Drew Hall, Jeff Montgomery, Larry Sheets, Oil Can Boyd, and Randy McCammons ends the night off. If only that was real, but that is a card we're looking for, just not a reprint. I actually bought that a little while ago, and I decided to spice things up tonight. But that is the reprint of the card we're looking for. That's worth thousands upon thousands of dollars, but is a very, very difficult pull. Hopefully, I didn't give any of you guys a coronary. But my acting's kind of shoddy today. I'm kind of tired, so I apologize for my poor acting skills. But there it is. One Frank Thomas rookie card, one Frank Thomas fake, and no Ken Griffey Jr.'s out of that entire box. But that is how it goes sometimes. I appreciate you guys watching. I will continue the search the first day of every single month. I hope you'll tune in again. And we'll probably be doing jam-packed box the next few days and maybe some other stuff. So I will see you guys all next time. Happy April Fool's